Boy Squad, I got some very awesome favorable news. Lord, thank you so much. Life, thank you so much. Boy Squad, so much relied on this moment. So much. OMG, OMG. Boy Squad, I just learned that I can't say right now. I am so sorry. But just know, remember this moment, this entire moment right here on this date. I'll get back to it in a future vlog if and when things truly officialize. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could tell you, but I can't, and I don't want to because I don't want to jinx things. Okay? Promise. This is all good news. Ligaya, this is all good news for us. Yes, it's amazing news. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't tell you. I can't even give you a clue. But if you, my boy squad, if we're psychically connected, and I know we are, look into my eyes, read my mind. They say, based on studies, that people who are either emotionally attached or are very close or are even biologically close, like twins, that there tends to be a psychic connection. Okay guys, now Mabuhay Squad, you guys are all close to me. I'm with you guys every day. Look into my eyes. Can you read my mind? Yes! I know you guys know! Getting closer to that dream. I can't say what yet. I will soon, once things are officialized. I'm so happy. Yes, she's so happy to start the day. I actually just got down, removed the blue cover, picked her out of the cage, and I put the branches back. I put a brand new paper at the bottom. And the reason for this paper, by the way, is so that when she poos, it doesn't fall on her like sticks and toys. And there she is on the perch. Vocalizing time. Wow. So I'm just getting all the sticks now and kind of like giving it to her to play with while I go prepare breakfast. I'll just sling the sticks and leaves here. These are the mango leaves from yesterday. Seems they stay fresh. All right guys, good morning. Time for vegetables. So, carrots. African greys tend to have vitamin A deficiency. So it's said that you have to feed them a lot of vegetables high in beta carotene, like carrots. And others, I have to look for some kale. Apparently they tend to be deficient in calcium. So I need to look for some calcium rich vegetables. Dark leafy green vegetables like kale. Today I'm deciding to chop up the carrots in like fine little pieces. I like to vary up the shapes. So she has something different every day. The reason why I'm really encouraging her to eat veggies in the morning is because that's when she's like really hungry. So it'll really get her to eat these veggies so she doesn't skip. Because if I feed formula right away in the morning, forget it. She'll just chew this and spit it out. She won't even swallow. Next is okra, her favorite food. I bet okra is the way I was with sinigang growing up. Sinigang is like a Filipino sour soup. I was bananas over sinigang. I loved sinigang day when my mom would cook. By the way, my mom is a killer cook. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. Even my whole family knows. My mom, cooking is her true talent. Hi mommy. She knows that. Cook up a storm. Yes. My dad can cook too though. Alright. Next we've got squash. Sometimes I offer it raw and sometimes I boil it so it's like partially cooked. Today I'm gonna offer it raw. She's chewing that mango right now. Yes. Alright. I need a vegetable chopper, seriously. The way these vegetables are washed. Yes. Stick that in. You got some of that. I'm also gonna stick in a seed, a squash seed. She loves those. Yup, food's coming. Good girl! I just heard the poo drop. And guess where it dropped? Yes! Good girl! Your very first poo of the day in the right spot. I am so proud of you. So you gotta make this a big deal. Yes, big deal. Yes. You're so good. She's so happy. All right, and because you're so good at eliminating food from your body, it's time to put some food in your body. Yes, right here. Right here. Come on down. You're the next contestant in The Food is Right. I try to get her to eat as close to the center as possible because she flings food everywhere. So I want the food to kind of stay here in this area. Now, if you're just joining us in these vlogs, she's still continuing to lose a few of these down feathers every day. At first it was kind of scaring me because a friend of mine told me it's not normal. and he said that it could be the beginning stages of feather plucking, which is a terrible behavioral problem. Or it could be medical too. But yeah, I was scared. So then got a second opinion from another friend, another parrot owner of mine, and he says that it's normal. Like, African greys tend to molt more than New World parrots. And she also said that she's likely going through the stage now where she's losing her baby down feathers because they're being replaced by adult feathers. So I'm a little bit more at ease now than I was, say, a few days ago. I worry about our baby, right? Now, remember what I said a few vlogs ago, or yesterday's vlog, about her biting and misbehaving? Sometimes she'll get really territorial, and I noticed that now she gets very territorial with this space. And when she does, she will like lunge and bite me. I mean, not super hard that it breaks my skin, but hard enough that it kind of hurts. And when she does, I just put my palm right in her face and I say no, but firmly. She's okay right now, but just a few moments ago she was trying to be aggressive to me. And then I just go like this with my palm, no, like literally right in her face, like this. I don't touch her, I don't push it. But she can't bite my palm, so it's also for my safety. But it's a strong enough message to her, because she stops like right away, and then she becomes sweet again, like this, you see. The parrot brain is so strange, seriously, it really is. You're a strange bird, see? And I know she feels bad every time she gets territorial or aggressive. I know, you can't help it. It's just your age, right? Yes. What? Oh, she wants to step up. That's how she lets me know. No biting. No. What? Where do you want to go? Are you done eating? Where would you like to go? Up here? Okay. There you go. I'll try to film when she gets in these territorial moods. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, did you just say wow? Wow, 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 wow. She's looking like such a beautiful bird. Yes, preen those feathers, preen. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now she's gonna proceed to chew the wood. You do that, chew that wood. Flap those wings, flap those wings, flap those wings, flap those wings, flap those wings. So guys, in terms of chores, I love sweeping. I love sweeping. It's very therapeutic. I sweep several times a day. I'm OC about it. Yes, like when I sweep, I don't know, I just love cleaning the floor with it. And it has to be a walis. It has to be this, the Filipino straw broom. I'm not sure. But look at all of these down feathers. You see them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the ones that I find. Oh, there's more here. So, as you can see, there's quite a few. It alarmed me. Of course, again, not anymore. Yes, I love sweeping. This will go in the garbage. I also like to be symbolic with it. This is the mess and unfinished business that I am dealing with and getting rid of. Be metaphoric with it, you know what I'm saying? Wow, look at those wings. You are getting bigger. Like, I feel like you're still growing. LIgaya, you're still growing. I thought you were pretty much full grown now, but no, I feel like every day you look a bit more stout. You're filling out. Little bonding time now as I preen her face feathers and neck feathers. This is what life partners do in the parrot world. They preen, preen, preen. She's kind of guiding me as to where to preen. She stretches out her neck. She'll turn her head. The bottom? Okay, this part. Okay. And what I do is I just simply because there's still kind of like these pin feathers there, which are like partially grown feathers, and I just kind of roll it gently through my fingernails and my nails, as if so I could kind of pick any kind of leftover sheath, you know, covering that flakes off from each pin feather, you know what I mean? And she loves that. It's an equivalent to like a nice massage for parrots. Because I guess it's really itchy for them. So this is really relaxing for her. It's a relief. I can't even imagine how itchy that is. Don't worry, don't worry. I gotcha. Look guys, I gotcha. I got your face. Here, I'll get your face. Your head. See? She loves this. We're bonding now. All right. And see, look at her beak. See that powder that covers her beak? It also covers my fingers. Parrot powder. And this parrot powder on their feathers, it comes from down feather fibers that break off, and it causes all of this parrot dust. And what's amazing is this parrot dust helps them keep healthy because it clings onto dirt and germs and stuff like on their body, and then when they ruffle their feathers or when they preen or when it rains, all of this parrot dust clinging onto that dirt washes off them, like it leaves them. So it's amazing. These parrots have this parrot dust to keep them clean. What an amazing, amazing thing. I suppose it's kind of like skin cells, you know what I mean? Like when you exfoliate, right? Humans were constantly releasing dead skin cells, and along with it, any kind of germs that are on the surface of our skin. So it's kind of the same, I guess. Like human dust, only it doesn't cover us in a powder. Good girl, yes, guys. 2 for 2. We got poo number 2. Yes, 100%. Yeah, good girl, yes. This is a big deal. Seriously, you know where to go. Like, she'll be anywhere on this playing area and she will walk there and poo. Like, that's a big deal. Good girl. All right, so at this point of the day, she's continuing to play with her leaves and sticks. She'll stay busy for the next hour or so. I've even put a few like veggie pieces and pieces of food in this brown paper bag, just so she can kind of like tear away at it and like find a treat inside. Basically want to just keep her busy and engaged. They're like real human kids, I guess. Just keep them busy. It's not like I could just give her an iPad and say, have fun, you know what I mean? This here is the parrot iPad. Seriously. Oh, guys, it's around 10 a.m. and see, she's flying a lot and like going to the window a lot. I guess this means, LIgaya, that you want to go for a walk again. It's that time, guys. I think we found the best time to go out. You like that 10 a.m. sun, huh? Yeah? Do you want to go for a walk around the neighborhood again, like we always do? Yeah? All right, let's put on this harness, shall we? Here, you can touch it with your beak. Approved. So you know how this goes. You show my Buhay Squad how you put on your harness, okay? Like a good girl that you are. I know you're a good girl at putting on this harness. Yesterday, it was like effortless. Can you show me that again? Here, LIgaya. Come. Here. No. Okay. I'll let her play with it. This is gonna go around your body. Okay. Don't worry. It's the same harness as yesterday. Put your head through. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Now the wing. Let me see this wing. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be gentle. Yes. Okay. Now the other side. Yes. Good girl. She's helping me put it on. Alright. Now I gotta tighten this part. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle. There, oops. And then I just pull this side. And just like that, it's on! Yay! Okay. Now I'll just tighten it a bit more because I think it's got too much slack. But you gotta leave some breathing room. Literally. There we go. Okay. And we're done! Ready to go out? Yes, I think so. See that? She's getting better and better at putting on this harness, which I love. How about we poo first before we go, huh? So that you don't poo on me. Yes, poo first before we go. Uh-oh. She's conscious of the harness now. So when she's not out and like engaged, she will pick at this harness. I guess she's not used to it. Okay, fine. We'll go. Good choice, LIgaya. The sun is really nice at this time. 10 a.m. It is so nice. Yes. Beautiful day, right, LIgaya? There was thunderstorms last night, in the night. But today is clear skies and all sun. So as you guys can see, keeping a parrot is very time and like mentally demanding. Not only that, it's also financially demanding, and it's like pretty much like having a kid. That's what I find. I of course was ready for this commitment. Lucky for me, pretty much 95% of my work is done from home. OMG! Look at the size of that giant snail. Wow. Wow. Gotta love the tropics. By the way guys, that snail is an African giant snail. It's invasive and found in pretty much all parts of all tropical countries. Yeah, keeping these birds is a real commitment. I was ready for it. I knew my lifestyle was ready for it. I knew my piggy bank was ready for it. I'm not opposed to the idea of increasing my flock in the future when I move into a bigger place, whenever that will be. Speaking of which, last night I kind of had a sort of moment of doubt. You know, like if ever we, as in my team, decides to move into, you know, a larger home. Of course it would be a company home, it would be a business home. So if I do get this house for the Pinoy Boy team, right, it will be the biggest purchase I've ever made in my entire life. So of course, last night for the first time I had a moment of doubt, like, oh no, am I doing the right thing? You know what I mean? Like, should I really do this? I mean, up until now, I've been completely ready and like just completely ready to jump in, to take the leap of faith and like finally purchase the lot and pay a builder and architect to design the home. You know what I mean? I was ready and committed, but last night I had like a moment of fear. Like, uh-oh, what if I'm not doing the right thing? What if like I'm there, the house has been built, we're moved in, and I decide I don't like it. I can't see why I wouldn't like it, you know what I mean? Considering I've been dreaming about it for so long. I mean, I look back on all the dreams in my life that have become real. For example, my entertainment career. Now that I'm here, I don't regret it. I don't think, oh man, you know what? It's not as good as I thought it would be. No way. It's like bigger and better than I could have ever imagined, and so fulfilling. My ant store, you know, and ant channel. My dream was to promote ant keeping and to like sell easy to use ant products, and it grew bigger than I ever imagined it would. I don't regret that. Every dream that I've ever had has come true, and I've never said like, oh man, it's not as great as I thought it would be. It was always, this is wow, better than ever I imagined. So I'm hoping it'll be the same if, you know, my team and I, yeah, it's my team, it's everybody, including at the Ellsie, move into a new home. I'm hoping that it'll be just as fulfilling or more fulfilling than I ever imagined. So last night's spell of fear is gone now. I mean, that's a lot of money, right? Like, it's a big investment. So for sure I would have moments of doubt. I mean, I'm only human. I'm not 100% brave. whatever the case, whatever happens in the future, all will be okay. Right, Ligaya? We'll be all right. Now I think about my parents. So a little bit about my parents. My mom and dad met in Toronto. They migrated to Toronto, Canada in the 70s during martial law. A lot of Filipinos left the country, including my mom's family and dad's family. Oh my gosh, look at that lizard! Oh my god, see it? It's an ameva or a skink of some kind. Wow, I didn't know we had them in this neighborhood. Gotta love the tropics. Sorry, got derailed by the lizard. So, they met in Toronto. My dad was selling my mom Filipino sausages called longanisa, and they eventually got married. And then they gave birth to my brother and I. And they lived in project housing, like literally government housing that was cheap. Pretty much predominantly immigrants lived in those neighborhoods. And it was a small townhouse. I remember living there. My brother probably doesn't even remember that place. And it was just great. I loved it. But my mom and dad, they worked really, really hard. And we eventually moved out of that project housing. By the way, it was in Driftwood, for those of you in Toronto, like Jane and Finch area. We moved out of project housing into a small house, a bungalow. And then my mom and dad saved enough up to move into our current home in Toronto, which is a pretty big house. Considering my family went from low income to like middle class income. And I think about that journey of my parents working hard to go from, you know, project housing to an amazing house in Toronto. They probably felt the way I feel right now. Like, I'm sure Ligaya is totally okay living in the condo, but like I want Ligaya and all future animals, future pets, and maybe even adopted kids in the future, I don't know, to live in a bigger home. You know what I mean? This is probably one of the few dreams left that I haven't ticked off in my checklist of like dreams that I want realized before I die. You know what I'm saying? My parents worked their butt off to make sure me and my brother lived in like a very big house. And so I feel like I'm following in my parents' footsteps. Having migrated to another country and like trying to work my butt off so I can afford a nice place for me and my animals to live. History repeats itself. OMG guys, there's a snail on the road and these cars are, oh my god, that car just rolled over it. I was gonna go save it. OMG. Oh, I was gonna go save that giant snail. I can't believe that car didn't even see it. That was snail murder. Oh my goodness. I'm a little traumatized. We're done, Ligaya. Almost home. Yes. You're such a good girl. And she didn't poo. Not on me anyway. Good girl. Yes. You did it again. Yeah. You should be so proud of yourself. Poo number 4 on here. Yes. She also pooed right here, which is still within acceptable pooage region. Go ahead, Ligaya. Here, try to open this. There might be something cool inside. She's like, I don't care for the bag. I want mango branches. There might be something cool inside. What's up, my boy squad? All right, gotta head to the studio real quick to make some quick recordings, some edits to previous recordings. And I'm watching this amazing video by a YouTuber named Marlene McCohen. I've talked about her in previous vlogs. She runs a parrot channel, a very good parrot channel, very well informed, and it's amazing. Bonding with an abandoned African gray on day 1. You guys must watch this. If you're thinking of getting a bird, you must watch this. It's so informative. Like you guys are probably watching this vlog because you want to see what 24 hours is like with a bird, with a parrot. And I also urge you guys after this video to watch this video because there are so many things you need to consider that most people don't even think about. But I'm like, yes, that's so true. It's so important. Why? Because there's so many parrots that end up being given up because the people who got them didn't really think it through, or they were buying it on like a whim and they weren't prepared for the kind of commitment that it takes to own a parrot. And I've said this time and time again in my vlogs. I'm like, wow, I don't know how the average person can have one of these parrots. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much. And as you guys can see with these daily vlogs, it does take a lot of work, right? Anyway, go check out the video. I'll put a link to it right here, right there. Go check it out after this vlog. I'm back home. What are you doing? Oh, you're chewing this piece of wood. Want to scratch? Next scratch? Yes. Well, you were waiting for me. I was just gone for like 2 hours. Ate Ellsie was here to keep you company. Thank you, Ate Ellsie. She didn't bite? Yay, that's good news. LIgaya, you're not biting Ate Ellsie. That's good. Very good. LIgaya has been kind of aggressive to Ate Ellsie. These birds are known to be one-person birds, but if you socialize them enough, they can start to be okay around familiar members of the flock, including RJ there. And so Ate Ellsie's been giving gifts. She's been giving like cardamom, which is her favorite snack. So she says that the guy here hasn't been biting her. Yay, good girl. Yes, come, wanna step up, step up. She's so conscious of the camera now. I've also noticed this. Don't worry, just ignore the camera. Yes, you want a head scratch? All right, more head scratch, okay. That's how she begs for head scratches. Okay, more chewing of the wood, all right. So all day she hasn't had formula. Usually I'll feed her formula a little bit after lunch and then again in the evening. And right now it's like 4 p.m. So I guess her veggies have been holding her up today, but usually I feed her twice a day. You guys wanna eat? Wanna eat? She knows what that means. Wanna eat? How come you're not hungry? That's not a good sign. Are you sick? Wanna eat? Wanna eat? Okay, yeah, she does. Come, 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 come. You gotta come. Come. Come, come, come. Good girl. Okay. Oh! RJ scared you. I'm sorry. It's okay. RJ's scary, I know. I'm gonna make you formula. You stand right there. I find when things startle her, she'll get up and fly, but she knows her points in this room where she can land safely. Either by the pillows over to the window, or somewhere up here. She'll land here. And sometimes she'll like land somewhere here. She's got certain perches memorized where she can land safely. She won't just land anywhere. And you see how birds are? The smallest thing you wouldn't even know will startle them. And she's off. She's flying somewhere. Which is why free flight outdoors, the idea scares me still. Don't worry. Yes, coming soon. Of course, we've been fully stocked on Mabuhay Squad water right here. We got sip. For those of you in the Philippines, the best water. Are you kissing me? Thank you. Yes, I know I'm feeding you. You don't have to preen me. Don't need to suck up, I promise. Wait. Step down onto your feeding platform. Gotta stir. Wait, no. Whoa! Sorry, I felt bad. I moved away. She tried to land on my own. But she knows where to land. On top of her cage. That was my bad. I pulled away. Why did I do that? I just didn't want her to touch the formula and spill. Sorry. Come, LIgaya, come. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Yes, come. Good girl. Yeah. Flying bird. Okay. Just gonna take a quick temperature check. And we are at... Yes. Oh my god. Look. Oh, wait. Look at you. Wait. Step up. Where's this syringe? Where did I put it? Here it is. All right. Yes, your favorite formula. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Nutritious. Packed with parrot nutrients just for you. Good girl. All right. Just a little bit more. Yes. Let me feel your crop. Oh my. Oh my. That's it. Alright. Although she wants more, I'm not gonna feed her more because I can feel her crop. It's like full. And for sure, it must not be comfortable when it's too full. I think it's also dangerous. All right. Is that yummy? One last step. Here, let me wipe your beak of any leftover food. Don't want food sitting there gathering bacteria, making you sick. And you're done. All right. Now that happens usually twice a day. When I got her, of course, this was 3 times a day. But now you're done. Up. Good girl. You're so good. So good. All right, and after using all tools, first of all, we can't keep the formula. It's got to be freshly made all the time. Why? Because like bacteria can grow in it, even if you store it in the fridge, and it could kill the parrots. All utensils are washed every single time. I make sure to use a different sponge from the sponge that is used for all of our dishes. This here is the bird sponge. See? Washed, yes. Scrub that, kill that bacteria, kill it, kill it. I used to love washing dishes. Like back in Toronto, I mean, I didn't love it, but my mom would always make me do them. Why? Because I'm the only one who would fight the least. Can you imagine my mom living with 3 guys? Nobody liked to do dishes. So of course me, I put up the least amount of fight. So my mom knows to yell at me to do the dishes. But eventually I got to learn to like doing them, because I don't know. I like cleaning things. I like, you know, things that are dirty and then cleaning them so they look nice. Like I like that. All right, wash all soap from the items and it's done. Yay! All the bird's items are placed here to dry, you see, for use for the next feeding, including all her bowls. Ate Ellsie says that while I was gone, she ate a lot of vegetables. That's good. Can I give you a scratch? Scratch, you can scratch? Yes. Now, as you can see, I kind of approach slowly because there are some days she does not want to be touched, and she'll let me know by a firm bite. And I'm not hurt by that. I want her to be able to tell me in a clear way if she doesn't want to be touched. Now, as you can see, she's been really working on these mango twigs. She loves it. All right. Speaking of which, she's working on them now. And I like how the leaves stay fresh over like 2 days. That's kind of neat. We'll be throwing these away after today. All right. All right, 2 more poos in the right spot. Love it. Yes. You flew. What, you like this view? You gonna watch the sunset? Or did you fall and then gracefully landed by the window? It's a beautiful sunset, right? I agree, I agree. Go ahead, continue playing with your mango. For those of you who are just tuning in, who are maybe watching this video on this channel for the first time because you want to see what it's like living with a bird, feel free to subscribe to my vlogs because I upload a video every single day. And this parrot would really appreciate it. We really enjoy all of you guys joining us. Yes, she's chewing on that mango. All right, so guys, gonna be leaving in a little bit. Ate Ellsie will be putting the bird to sleep in about 1 hour. Because we're going to something special. So Mabuhay Squad, that fun thing we're going to is